Hello, my friends on YouTube. I just want to debunk one thing that's been bugging me for a while. So I've heard a couple people say this, that, well, the reason why you have these problems is because you're using your right hand. You must be a right-handed person. Well, I was taught by a certain person on YouTube that you use your left hand. If you don't use your left hand, you're not a professional carpenter, you aren't trained properly, and you're not using the tool right. Well, that's absolute BS because notice the natural position my hand wants to go in. I'm ambidextrous, okay? I'm very ambidextrous. My right hand is more dominant than my left, but I am ambidextrous and I can use both hands equally. And I can tell you from my years of experience, and I even took some time to play around with it, when was any difference in my quality, performance, or skill? Zero. Because it's a lie. This is a lie. That only real professionals use their left hand over their right hand. And there things that people try to tell me is that, well, if you're using your left hand, you can hold it into you can use your body to brace it. Well, there's something wrong with having your drill too close to your body. Now, if you're on your knees or crouched down, both left and right, you can use your knees. And why you can do that? Because I'm 1 foot away from that tool. You want to always try to keep your tool at least 1 foot away from your body. I'll explain why later. But it is an absolute truth. Like, it's not truth. Left or right doesn't matter. Use your dominant hand because that's what you grew up using. That's what you're going to be more proficient in, more accurate in. You're going to have more strength in your dominant side of your body. And then then these same people say, well, I started doing it. And well, I know these people. They want most of them want to have so much attention from the person teaching them this, that they do it and they brag. Oh, it made a huge difference because they want the attention to it. And then they go around and say, well, now that I'm using my left hand, when I go to my right hand, I can't. It's not the same. It's totally different. Well, that's psychological because you want to believe in everything that this person has told you and taught you, and believe what you're doing wasn't a waste of time. Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's not a waste of time. Becoming ambidextrous and training yourself to be ambidextrous is a professional move and a very good move to do. But these people are self-sabotaging themselves now because now they want to believe that their left side, their non-dominant side, is better than their dominant side, so much that they psychologically self-sabotage themselves. And what happens if you let that go too far? Eventually, when you need your dominant hand to be there for you, to save your life or protect you, its reaction time is going to be decreased. It's not going to be able to perform the same way anymore. So, and you're going to literally make your body weaker. That's one thing. You can take a chance of making your body weaker. But no, saying that real professionals only use their left hand and using your left hand is the only right way is not true. If you're left-handed, use your left hand. If you're right-handed, use your right hand. Never put your body too close to this part, your face or your belly or your chest area. And the reason why for that is if you got loose clothing or that, it can get bound up in there. When it's too close to your body, you always want to try to put your hand close to this chuck. It becomes a natural habit. You want to put your hand, never put your hand on this chuck or anywhere close to that bit. See, from here back to here is where you can put your hand. Okay, so in here, but not only that, when you're in here, if the wood splinters, that can come back into your face. If that bit blows apart because it's getting too hot or something, or it's getting old, or it's getting brittle, it get blown apart and into your face, into your body. None of that. Your line of sight. Your eyesight's too close to it, and that's actually hard on your eyes. It's really hard. It becomes hard on your eyes as far as eyesight issues. But your accuracy is drilling. You're now having to use more brain focus, pay attention to it, instead of letting your body do the natural thing to not have to make you focus too much on the project and leave more room for you to pay attention to everything else around you. But never put your tool in here, never hold it like a teddy bear, never put your hand on the chuck, And if you need support, and you can get down on your knees, use your knees, use your legs, your inner thighs, and try to keep your tool one foot away from you at all time, and always in front of you. And also, that once in front of you, where's your line of sight? Boom, all around you and straight forward. If you're working down low, you're still looking straight forward. But the other big mistake everyone makes, because I don't think anyone's ever told them this hand is not made to hold the drill from doing this, okay? This hand is to pull the trigger, and it's to support the drill, so nice loose grip, nice light enough to hold the weight of the tool, pull the trigger, but only force that you put on is downward force, directional force into the bit and into the wood, okay? Don't use it for this. And the reason why is because if it does ever bind on you, it's just going to kick your wrist out of the way. You don't have a death grip on it. It's not going to hurt you. Same with your left hand. It's just going to kick right out of your hand. And when it's when it's away from your body, you don't have to worry about it hitting you in the face or anything like that. You don't have to worry about hurting yourself. Like little things that are actually common, that in my opinion should be common sense, but that it's this people that are telling you stuff like this are full of beans and really should not be teaching certain things. But if you're in a situation where you think it's going to bind and it's going to be stronger than this being able to stop you, or this being able to stop it, you're going to use the T-handle that comes with the drill, okay? And if you don't have a T-handle, you get one. And use the T-handle to give you that extra resistance. So that way you can keep it away from your body and keep yourself safe. But it doesn't matter which hand you use. You use your dominant hand, and that's always going to be the right way. That's always going to be the professional way. It makes no difference which hand you're doing it with, but like, it's all about safety. It's not so much about doing things right. It's all about doing things safely and doing things smart. So you can take from this video what you want. Use my advice or don't. It's your life. And I'm not going to tell you don't to stop doing what you're doing, because if it's working for you, it's working for you. Awesome. As long as you're getting the job done right and you're safe and not getting hurt. Okay? But if anyone ever comes up to you and tells you you're not a professional because you're not using your left hand, if you're a right-handed person and someone says you're not a professional because you're not using your left hand, that's a lie. And that's absolute BS, because it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't. Not one bit. And like I've already proven you, your dominant hand's always going to be safer because it's stronger, it's conditioned for better body and muscle control. You have more accuracy, more precision, and you're going to be more efficient. And if you change hands, only change hands when you need to, or change hands when you're practicing to make yourself ambidextrous and more versatile. But don't change it just because someone told you to, and then start believing it so wholeheartedly that you start self-sabotaging yourself. That will and causing psychological damage that prevents your dominant side of the body from functioning properly. And this is a fact, and this is truth. Doesn't matter which hand you're using. Use the hand that you're comfortable with. Use the hand that you're dominant with. Follow safe practices. Keep the tool as far away from your body as you can at all times. Keep your hand off the chuck. Keep a loose grip. And if you're running into a situation where you think it's going to bind, put the T-handle on it, because that's safer than anything else, even safer than letting it tap your body. And yeah, so work smarter, work safer. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet. And that's all I care about. I care about your safety.